like the main point. They saw our hearts. They saw we had no agenda. They saw this one kid was like, dude, are you on cocaine? He was like, what are you, like, he's like, give me some of that. And I'm like, no, man, like, just listen. So we just shared, like, the love of Jesus with them. And again, no script. And man, like, watch what God did. And God gave me a word for this one kid that his father just really mistreated him. And I just started just saying, like, I'm so sorry that your father has misrepresented God to you. And this little kid, like, I mean, he was a short kid, but he was like walls up, hard, you know, you wouldn't want to mess with this guy. He like almost starts bawling and starts cussing all over the place because he couldn't believe how much God was ministering to his heart so specifically. I mean, he was like, what the F, what the F, what the F, what the F? And I'm like, it's okay, bro. Like, he's just like, what the heck? And he's calling his brother. He's like, how did you know this? Da, da, da. Like, you know, and then he's like, oh my God, like, how, you know, wow, this stuff is real. Like, God is, and then this other kid was just staring at me because he saw something on us that he wanted. And he was just like, man, you guys have so much energy. You're so filled with so much life. Like, I want what you guys have. And then this other kid, I was just like, you have a leadership mantle over your life. Like, you're called to speak in front of tons of people. Da, da, da. He's like, this guy was the worst one. He was like the ringleader. He was like, listen, all I want to do is sleep with women and get high. He's like, I know that, you know, I have a future and I have a plan. If I wanted it, I could take it. My dad's friends with T.D. Jakes and my family's Christian. My dad's a bishop, yada, yada, yada. I'm tired of all that stuff. Whatever, he goes off and he goes, but you know what? He's like, I'm listening because my mom told me that tonight somebody was going to preach the gospel to me. And that the word was going to get resurrected in my life.
Oh my God.
Like, you would not even believe. He was like, so he's like, you have my attention. God is speaking. God is alive. God bless you guys. Like, God is real. Like, and we were blown away. And all three of them were like, they were all high, and they're like, we're just high right now, man. Our high is gone. Like, what the heck? Like, but then like God just spoke to them, and like it was crazy. So just to encourage you guys, like be faithful, even if it's just being yourself with somebody. The way I started the conversation the whole night was just like, what are you guys doing tonight? And they're all like, what? Oh, like, and then I got their attention. We were talking for a second, and like we were dropping like words of knowledge on them. Like Daniel had this word of knowledge that somebody had nightmares, so we're like talking with the kid, like this other kid. We're like, he's like, yeah, I'm going to this lounge. Are you guys going? Blah blah. We're like, probably not, but whatever. And then Daniel's like, hey dude, do you have nightmares? And the kid's like, what? Like, what are you talking about? You know, like, so it's just so cool. Like, God will give you strategic wisdom and love, like how to talk to people. Like, people, you know, like we don't need to, we are people. Let's be like Jesus. He became a man so he would be able to be a representative of the Father, you know, like not so he could be this high holy person that can't talk to people normally.